To be honest, I think like everything you pretty much said on the phone yesterday was like that was perfect. Like if that was recorded, that would be pretty much that. Like just you know what I mean? Like
What did I say?
you said a lot of kind words. You said a lot of kind
Okay.
words.
Just if you could remind me as we do this, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'll start off just if you could share just like a little bit about yourself, a bit about the business, just like a very general kind of high level overview.
Yeah, so my name is Selena and I am the owner of Emily Grace Aesthetics Training Academy and Clinic. And basically I'm running here about 4 years now.
And obviously, I reached out to you out of the blue when we first spoke. And I'm curious, what were like the main challenges that you were facing, before working with me?
Yeah, so for a while now, with my social media, it was kind of dropping the views, dropping on the content, wasn't getting that much engagement, for even putting up more kind of posts. I noticed that from like when I was only starting out, I'd actually have a lot more engagement. And then it slowly went to a stage where my business kind of got shadow banned and I wasn't allowed to promote anymore because I was showing my before and after pictures from my clients. And kind of the way the meta now is kind of seeing things, it's seen as body images. And it was kind of like just blocking me. So I find that I had no other option than to kind of start promoting. And then the more I was spending on my promoting, the less views I was getting. And then I finally got shut down.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm.
And in terms of kind of any partnerships you had in the past, and obviously you don't need to be specific with names, but kind of what was your general experience working with other freelancers or agencies, whatever it might have been in the past?
Yeah, so I was with two marketing teams before I found yourself. And basically, one of them, he was only starting out, he was great. And then he kind of just he would bombard you a little bit like that. You're actually putting in more work than you should have been doing. And when the whole point of I found that marketing was to do less work. And yeah, so I found that like I was just spending a lot of money on doing the work that I could have done myself. Another company that I went with, it was like literally past the parcel. I was sent one person to another. I was sending them all the images. They were just putting up online, promoting it. Basically, things that I could have done myself. And then I realized I was in a contract with them that I didn't want to be in. And yeah, I found it very hard to get away from them. And they just kept on selling me the dream that, but it wasn't on paper for me. It wasn't, the figures weren't shown at the end of the month for the money that I was putting into them.
Yeah, gotcha. And since we started working, what has been your kind of your experience in the initial stages of the partnership, and kind of further to that as well is how has it changed since?
So it's probably been financially the best thing that I've done in a long, long time. And the reason why I say that is because I was like, my marketing scale was just going from here and it was just going slowly down. And now it's just, it's after rapidly going back up again. When I was kind of like very worried about my business for a while, like everybody in the aesthetics business right now. But I do find that my sales is probably after like it's gone like 10 times the amount that I should have done in the last like couple of weeks alone. I do find that what's kind of sold me to go to you is you lived up to your word. You proved to me what you were going to do before you made me do it. And you helped me in so many ways that like I didn't even ask you to do, if that makes sense. And it's not one of them marketing things where we have to be constantly on the phone to each other. It's just you go and do your thing. And I don't know what you're doing in the background, but you're doing something and it's working and it's great.
Yeah, cool, cool. I love to hear it. And what specific aspects of the service kind of just stood out to you?
The sales. No, really. The sales have just again, like we're booked out now at the moment when a few weeks ago it was like appointments here, there, and everywhere. But what I really loved was that it's less work for me. We're getting so many inquiries that we're the one to make them into sales. but it was the landing page that you did. It was the way you did it, the way you made us different from every other clinic that's out there, which we like to try to be. We always have that one treatment that kind of just makes us stand out, and that's what I loved is that the landing page everybody's talking about now. So all my clients that are coming in right now, the lady even before you, was just talking how she found us because of this landing page that you've made for us. So yeah,
Good. I'm glad to hear it. And
yeah.
just and again, you don't have to be specific about this, but just in terms of the results, like what type of results have you seen since we started working together?
What is it? So the what I have found is that we probably can't even keep up with the demand of messages coming through and inquiries. That and that's being honest, like we're trying to we're working later at night because of the inquiries now that we're getting, which is what we always want to hear. Um, yeah,
Yeah. No, and so you'll find that like the lead flow was the main issue. We solved that, and now it's just about making the process more efficient to convert more people, which we're also in the process of doing. But so far, just based off the figures, it's going extremely well. Just in terms of impact, how has it impacted the business as a whole?
thank you. No, it has. It has just opened up to more people in Ireland. It has like it's after bringing awareness to people that like we're here. I found that like even like the profit that's coming in now, it's really after like geez, we're 10 times the amount that we were like just only a couple of months ago because of it. Yeah, and especially around Christmas time too, where aesthetics can be kind of like up and down. We're just like at our highest. So I've actually calculated over the last like 5 years. This is our actually highest year yet.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, and I've been talking to other clinics, and they're not even opening up over Christmas time because they said there's no point, and we are opened during Christmas because we have the clientele now.
Yeah, yeah. And I suppose outside of the results, what have you found to be the most surprising or valuable thing about the collaboration, about the partnership?
I thought it was going to be harder than what it was. And then I didn't believe you at the start when you told me about Ad Dog. And I was like, oh, look, I'm not going to like it. And then I ended up loving it. And I'm able to check up on everything just off my phone, what's going on in my clinic. So, like, as much as I'd like to be able to look after the clients myself, I'm able to check in on what my staff are saying to clients and just make sure that everything is just running so smoothly. Because of Hot Dog.
I appreciate it. And what would you say to someone who is considering working with us, but just maybe they're on the fence, maybe they're not entirely sure, maybe they've had a bad experience in the past, and so that they're kind of hesitant? What would you say to someone like that?
So when it comes to marketing, it is a tricky area in Ireland because we feel like we're getting sold the dream, and then it's like we don't get the dream. But this is the first time that I've actually took a chance on someone, only because I loved our first conversation, and I think you proved it to me that it was just I wasn't going to regret it, and I haven't regretted it since. If anything, I'm praising you because of all the hard work that you've done, and it's all the work that you're doing in the background that I don't see, and I know you're doing. It's just really it's after doing wonders for our business.